Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome to Bhroman Braapsody. This is where we review cars and motorcycles, go on road trips, do a bunch of fun stuff. Today, I present to you the 2024 Harley Davidson Ultra Limited. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the bike, of course. What else are we going to do? I'm going to show you the features, do a walk around, take it out on the road, share my thoughts with you guys, talk about the cost of ownership, and assign it a Bhroman score. But before we do any of that, if you're new to Bhroman, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. We put out content every week, and your support would mean a lot. It's me, it's your boy Bro, and I am your Bhroman. This is Harley's motorcycle. This is its grand touring motorcycle. As you can see, it's got a couch for a back seat. It's got beautiful seats here. It's big. It's got a big fairing and windshield and speakers and gauges and whatnot. Now it's powered by the 114-inch Milwaukee 8 V-twin, which is about 1870 cc's. Puts out a very good amount of torque. I think 125 foot-pound of torque or somewhere in that range. Other than that, this weighs about 920 pounds. It has a 60-inch wheelbase, and it's got 30 gallons of storage space between all three. That's an insane amount of storage space, if you ask me. All right, let's go ahead, do a walk around, take a look at some of its features and some of the cool things about this motorcycle, shall we? LED headlight, LED driving lights. You have the big, beautiful batwing style fairing. Your leg guards and all that good cool stuff. The stopping power for this giant is provided by the dual 320mm disc brakes up front, and this bike has a 27-degree rake angle. What's a rake angle, you ask? Well, draw perpendicular on the steering mount for the fork tube. That angle is your rake angle. Shorter the rake angle, the more nimble the bike is, and larger the rake angle, the more stable it is at higher speeds, highway speeds, and such. I like the design of the motorcycle. Check out the lines, beautiful lines, blacked out accents. This is so cool. And at the heart of the beast is that 114 cubic inch motor. As you see the 114, that's what it is. I love it, man. I love all the blacked out parts. A closer look at the fuel tank. I love this fuel tank design. It holds 6 gallons of gasoline. The beautiful classic Harley logo. 114 cubic inch. And this motorcycle happens to be air and oil cooled, but the cylinder heads are liquid cooled. This has to be one of my favorite things on the bike, or one of the favorite things I wish all bikes came with, is this little wind deflector. So if you want some wind, you open it. If you don't want it, just close it, and it blocks the wind. And this is what I was telling you guys about the seat. Just look at it. It's big, wide, comfy, and looks so padded. You have speakers on the back. This is nice. This is nice. Now the saddlebags, the lever to open the saddlebags is over here. So you can actually open it as you're sitting on the bike or riding along. So you just pull it, you just pull the lever, and boom, it opens right up to the side. It's a really deep and spacious saddlebag. Really deep, really spacious, and these are your quick release. So you can remove the saddlebags if you wanted to clean the bike or just wanted to ride without the saddlebags. And then there's this big tool pack over here. And again, to open it, it opens from the side. You undo the latch over here, and then it opens up again to the side. Again, this is a really big and spacious tool pack, so to speak. And you can, of course, close it, and then you have a little luggage rack on top of it. And taking a look at the back, it's got that really old classic looking tail light. I like it. And then you have lights on the saddlebags. Then on the left hand side, you have the heated seat controls for your rider and passenger. That's the big Harley horn. At least this bike, the way it's been spec'd out, this is really cool. Most cruisers come with just the front lever for the gear. This has got the heel and toe shifter. Kind of makes it easy to shift through gears. Yeah, as for the handlebar controls on the right hand side, kill switch, starter, hazards, right turn signal, return for the menu, and the joystick to toggle through the menu. Going back to the fuel tank here, you have a little input here, or output. That's for the intercom. That's for the Harley Davidson intercom system. So You plug that in and into your helmet, and then you can chat with your passenger all the way. That's your fuel cap. You got to press the little thing over on the top, and that opens it up, and then pump fuel. As for the handlebar controls on the left, you have your traction control, horn, passing lights, high beam, left turn signal, voice recognition, and then setting your cruise control and the menu, toggling through your menu option. And we also have a quad lock mount here that doesn't come with the bike, but that's an aftermarket thing. That's kind of been jerry-rigged, if you see, into the USB, the 12-volt power outlet here. So this has keyless ignition. That's the key fob. You got a little cool Harley logo on one side, and that's it, no buttons. And that's the screen. You have 2 speakers, and for the gauges, you have fuel, speedometer, tachometer, voltmeter, and you have warning lights here for check engine oil, neutral, high beams, ABS, all that. So this motorcycle has the RDRS. So with the RDRS, you get traction control, hill assist, rain mode. I think this comes with the rain mode, and I think cornering ABS too. So that's all part of that RDRS system, or the RDRS package. You have a bunch of blank buttons here. That's your driving lights, but the rest are blank buttons. I think the CVO would have additional buttons. This doesn't. That's okay. And since it's got keyless ignition, it has this little knob here that you can turn for ignition on, off, or to lock and unlock it. So turn it to the side. That should pop up the display. Yeah, boy. There you go. The Harley logo. And so it's touchscreen on the sides. We have home, settings, information, and volume, mute, or power. Pay attention while riding, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So you come to the radio screen. It also tells you your time, the Harley logo, of course. Go to the home, so you have music, navigation, phone, settings, and your headset pairing. Tells you which direction you're headed, compass. Let's see, if you go into setting, you have audio setting, display, global presets, full keyboard, Bluetooth setup, and all that good stuff. Guess who decided to show up? This is the owner of this beautiful Harley Davidson Ultra. This is Motorcyclist Map, you guys.
Hey everyone.
So what is Motorcyclist Map? People keep asking me, like...
It's a community for riders, for motorcyclists, to share your passion. We have a great Facebook group now, almost 80,000 members.
Oh wow.
We have our own app, we have our own maps. We support organizations, and even the biggest thing is we have a rally coming up end of April in Elk Park. So, if anybody's interested, please consider joining the rally.
Am I invited?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. I see how it is. And here's a little fun tidbit about Motorcyclist Map and this motorcycle, right? This is your second Harley Ultra.
This is my second Harley, yes.
And the first Harley Ultra that he owned, I had also happened to review it.
Absolutely.
And that was my first big touring bike that I had reviewed, and I had fallen so much in love with that bike
that
I ended up buying the Indian Roadmaster.
Yeah.
Motorcyclist Map and us, we go way back before we were Motorcyclist Map and Bhroman.
Yeah.
But
like and subscribe.
And the app, it's available on both the Android and
Apple. Yeah. Motorcyclistmap.com. You'll have all the information you need.
Yeah, and it also has all of these cool spots and places, not just routes. I mean, there are routes, but there are also cool spots. So if you're ever traveling throughout the US, like I have on my coast-to-coast rides, just pull the app up and you can see what spots are nearby and go visit them. I did the world's largest roadrunner, world's largest this and that, largest pistachio, of all things. So you see some
of cool places.
You see some really cool places, abandoned prisons,
memorials,
bridges, memorials, everything. So it's a really cool app, and guess what? It's designed by motorcyclists for motorcyclists.
And it's free.
And it's ad-free. It's free, it's ad-free. Come on, man. What else do you want? Go download it. I'll put the link in the video description below. Do you happen to know what time it is?
It's right o'clock.
It's right o'clock. Let's go.
If you guys are new to Bhroman, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. We put out content every week. And your support would mean a lot. So Motorcyclist Map is doing some yard work. Wow. All right, I'll let you do it. I'll be a good friend and just leave on his motorcycle. But anyways, let's get on with it. Haha. time to do our first test. Let's make a couple of U-turns and see how this puppy maneuvers, shall we? Big bike. Okay, not bad, not bad. I mean, even for its size, if you play with the clutch, yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Which means it's time to do our second test, the pool test. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, not bad for someone of its size. And see, this is where the power is, the torque. Third gear. Oh yeah. So first impressions of this motorcycle, I'm sitting really comfy, handlebars pulled towards me. I have the big windshield. Now this is not an adjustable windshield, but you can get a taller or shorter windshield if you so choose to. And it blocks a lot of wind, man. A lot of wind. The wind protection on these things is phenomenal. And the balance, look, no hands. Stop sign. Let's check out front brakes. No issues. No issues whatsoever. Yeah, and just listen to that sound of the bike, man. A good old American V-twin, 114 cubic inches of goodness. And look at the balance and of this bike, man. Wow. So the thing about these motorcycles is, although yeah, they're north of 900 pounds, they feel their weight when you're stopped or you're doing really slow speed maneuvering. But once you start moving, yeah, they feel pretty good. Like, I am getting some wind in my knees here and a little on my shoulders, but other than that, wind protection on this puppy is great. These bikes come with a lot of torque. That means like it can hustle. I mean, it's not gonna be like super fast. It's not like a 200 horsepower motorcycle, but that's not what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to tour and go places. So you need all the torque. It's got it. It's got it. Now, the one bone I gotta pick with Harley is, like, they updated all their models, like the Street Glide, the Road Glide, with like the newer design for the fairings, new screens and all of that, but not the Ultra. They left the Ultra as is. Come on, Harley, why? I would have loved to see the brand new screen and all that cool stuff that comes with that bike, with the new design. The seating position and the ride is so comfortable. My legs are comfortable, they're not bent weirdly. My arms are well rested and chilling. Oh, this is nice. And this, I can see so much out. Looks like the view is amazing. Yeah, so like I was saying, that it's a 920, almost a 920 pound motorcycle, but it's pretty good for its weight. Like, it handles pretty well. I mean, it's not gonna be like a sports bike, of course not, but for its size and its weight, it's actually really good. I am going through like a little bit of a twisty sort of road, and yeah, I'm in a higher gear. But it's not like ungainly, or it's like I'm fighting with the motorcycle a lot to make it maneuver. No, I'm just riding along and chilling. Yeah, now this does not have a quick shifter and all of that, so that makes life a little different. I'm used to the quick shifters and whatnot. Not on my Indian though, on the other bikes. Years ago, I used to look at people riding these motorcycles, like these big baggers and tourists. I used to be like, how do you ride these, man? They look so big and ungainly. How do you ride them? And now I know. It's actually not as bad as I used to think they were. They're actually pretty nice. And it's that torque that comes in, man. The low end torque. Yeah, that's where it's at. Like, you're leaning out, or you're in a slow down, you're coming out of a corner, twist on the gas as long as you're on the lower gears. Yeah, the torque just kicks in and kind of powers you through. Yeah, so like, this is the essence of a touring motorcycle. You know, it's got to be big and comfortable, lots of storage space, great wind protection, speakers, you know, and you know, you can just hit the road and do whatever you want. Interstates, back roads, it doesn't matter. Ride along in supreme comfort. Like, you can ride this bike and just chill along, just chugging along, eating up miles and whatnot. It just feels so cool. You just feel so chill. Crosswinds don't really bother you. Windy days don't bother you. I mean, what else do you want? And look, spring colors. Spring, today's the first day of spring, I think, or something along those lines. Pretty cool. That's a day of filming. I don't know when this video goes out, but it is, that's what today is. So let's bring forward. Let's answer those important questions. Is this a good bike for commuting? Well, yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. And you know, it's got tons of storage space, so you can put your laptop and your work gear in it and just have a blast riding to and from work. Yes, it's a heavy bike, so if you're riding through city traffic, this might be a little big, but if you're taking back roads or highways or whatever, you should be just fine. Just fine. What about touring, bro, man? Is this a good bike for touring? Cool. This is the very genre of this bike, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a great bike for touring. Now, I've never toured on a Harley before, so you know, wink wink, nudge nudge. Harley guys, can you please give me a Harley for a coast to coast ride? But no, I think this would be a great bike for touring. My personal motorcycle is an Indian Roadmaster Dark Horse. The Roadmaster is to Indian what the Ultra is to Harley. Is their big touring motorcycle, not the fixed nose, not the fixed fairing, but the regular one. And I did a cross-country trip into Canada on that bike, and I was very, very comfortable. The ergonomics and things on the Ultra feel very similar, so yeah, this should be great for touring. And I've met so many folks on the road on Harleys, so no doubt this should be great for touring. What about beginners, bro, man? Is this a good bike for beginners? Well, let's put it in perspective, shall we? This motorcycle costs, I think it starts from about $32,000. Starting price $32,000, weighs about 920 pounds. Yeah, not very beginner friendly if you ask me. Like, if someone's brand new to motorcycling, should they hop onto a Harley Davidson Ultra and be like, yo, this is my bike? Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Nope, nope, nope. But what about the cost of ownership, man? What about the cost of ownership, bro, man? Conclusion: the Harley Davidson Ultra Limited. Well, this is a big bike. 917 pounds, costs more than $30,000. It's the big V-twin powered touring motorcycle from Harley. It's comfortable. It's really spacious in its storage space. Good amount of features. The speakers are amazing. I can't play songs for you on the speakers, but they are really good. It handles pretty well for something of its size. This is a bike that you can ride for miles, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of miles and be comfortable, look stylish doing it. Yeah. And this is a bike you can commute on and you can tour easily, but this is not a bike for beginners. No, 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 no. This motorcycle is not for beginners. Nope, not at all. But so if you're in the market looking for a big American V-twin touring motorcycle, and you always wondered about the Harley Davidson Ultra, and yeah, go for it, man. Go to your closest Harley dealership and take one out for a spin. See what you like, see what you think about it. That's all I got for you guys, so thanks for watching. Keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll see you soon. Bro out.